All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Course Creator Community Podcast. I am super excited because we've got an absolute rock star on the line this week. And I know I say that about every guest every week, but this person actually is, and she's got the statistics to prove it. I had her on around this time last year, and I always do a bit of a recap. I check who I had on last year and check the download numbers and that. And I realized that the last time this person was on, they had one of the most downloads ever. So I had to bring her on again. A little bit about this person. She's got her own podcast as well, the Tiny Course Empire podcast. I recommend checking that out. I'll put the link in the show notes. She helps coaches, course creators, and freelancers start and grow an online business, and she has a specialty around tiny courses. So without further ado, let me introduce the one and only Cindy Bidar. Cindy, how are you?
I am great. Thanks for that introduction, Jono. That was pretty impressive.
Well, you're a pretty impressive woman in the things you've done in this space here. Actually, off the bat, where are you tuning in from, Cindy? Where do you live? Where are you based?
I am in the Great White North. I am in Michigan in the US.
Okay. Time over there and temperature?
It is currently 5:05 p.m. and about 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
There we go. There we go.
It's cold.
Yeah, well, I'm here in Sydney, Australia. It's 9:05 a.m. on Thursday, and it's about 21 degrees as well, but Celsius. So it's like
Celsius, so a little bit warmer.
Yeah, a heap warmer. All right, Cindy, I obviously know what it is you do. I listen to your podcast. I follow you a lot. Do you want to let the listeners know, if they haven't heard of you before, in a bit more detail, what is it you do? How'd you get into it?
Sure. So I teach, as you said in the intro, I teach course creators, coaches, virtual assistants, freelancers, how to make more money online through their business. I got into it because I was a virtual assistant. So this goes back, I don't know, 12 years now, 14 years. I started making a little money on the side. I had a day job, was making a little money on the side as a virtual assistant. And eventually that grew into something that I could do full time. And I did that for a while. And over the years that I was a virtual assistant, I kind of specialized in technical marketing stuff. So I was managing shopping carts and Facebook ads accounts and all of that kind of techie marketing stuff that creative people don't really want to deal with. So I learned a lot, right? I worked with a lot of 6 and 7 figure marketers, and I had a ton of information that I wanted to share with people. And I had gotten to the point where I couldn't take on any more clients. So I thought, I'm going to start creating courses so that I can teach people what they need to know about how to manage their shopping cart and how to create courses and how to manage their communities. And so I started doing that, and it took off. I created my first course not quite 5 years ago now. And we now have, oh gosh, I think about 50 different courses.
Woo!
Like you said, I specialize in the small courses. So I'm not creating these big signature flagship courses that, with the whole open cart, closed cart kind of chaos. That's not my jam. I create tiny, affordable, one problem solving courses for people. So I've got about 50 of them right now. And a few years ago, we said, we've got a lot of courses here. We should roll those into a membership. So we created a membership to go along with it. And it's going strong. We've got about 550 members in the membership.
Woo!
And continue to create new courses, new content. And it's going really well. Having a ball.
Well, I think next year we're going to have you on again and speak about how to grow a membership site with 500
How to
people
grow
in
a
there.
membership? Yeah.
Yeah. But in saying that, today we're going to speak specifically about affiliate marketing, because this is a question I get a lot, Cindy. And I do a little bit of it myself, not a heap. I'm now an affiliate for you. So people listening to this, you're probably going to see, some of Cindy's courses on my email list. There's a lot of people listening to Cindy that have an online course. It's not selling as well as they'd like to because they don't have a big following themselves. Now, obviously, they can go and build their following, and that's fine. They're probably doing that. But that's going to take time, right? They can also go and spend money on paid Facebook ads. However, you do that, you're now spending money on it. You need to have that skill set as well. There's a bit of risk involved. There's no guarantee you're going to get it back. You're probably going to have to pay someone thousands of dollars to teach you how to do it or to run your ad. So, neither of those, both those options can be good, but they can also be scary and time consuming for a lot of people. So a lot of people ask me, Jono, affiliate marketing, how do I get into that? And I thought, well, this is Cindy knows a thing or two about that. So I'm going to hand it over to you here, Cindy. If someone's in that situation, they've got a course, made a few sales, maybe nothing major, not a big following, not interested in paid Facebook ads, want to get into affiliate marketing, where do they start?
Well, I'll tell you what, affiliate programs are my favorite traffic source for all the reasons that you just said, right? You can run paid ads. You can run ads on Facebook. You can run ads on Instagram and Google and all of the sites. But the thing with paid ads is you pay for those ads whether or not you get results.
Yep.
So yeah, they can be really good, and they can be a money pit if you don't know what you're doing. And it takes a while to build up that knowledge to be able to get to the point where you can run ads successfully, right? To tweak them and get them, kind of dialed in. So the other option, like you said, is building up your following. And that kind of takes a while. Maybe you do some SEO, maybe you're out there on social media, you've got a Facebook group or whatever you're doing. And all that takes a little bit of time to kind of grow that audience. In the meantime, you've got these courses that are not selling. So what do you do? My favorite method, and the method that I teach, is you build an affiliate program, because yes, you are still paying for your traffic. I pay 50% of all sales out to my affiliates, and I'm happy to do so because they are bringing me traffic that I would not otherwise have, right? They're bringing me customers that I would not otherwise have. But the big benefit there, as opposed to running paid advertising, is I don't pay my affiliates unless they bring me customers. So I never pay out for traffic that did not result in a sale.
Love that.
So that's really the big draw of an affiliate program.
100%. Let's spend a minute there and let's speak about it in a few different things. We'll speak about it even with a larger sort of course, but then specifically with a smaller course as well. So let's just say someone's selling a course for, let's say, $500, right? And let's say they run Facebook ads. And let's say they spend, let's call it $250. They say, right, I'm going to spend $250 on Facebook ads, and I made one sale as a result of it. Right? It's kind of like, okay, great. I spent $250, made $500. My profit is $250. You could do the same thing with affiliates. You say, hey, go and sell my course. It's $500. The person sells it. They get $250. You get $250. The result's the same. The difference is, you are with the Facebook ad, maybe you made 0 sales, right? And you got to pay that $250 either way. With the affiliate, if they send it down, it doesn't make any sales, no skin off your back. So I think that's a thing, because I think a lot of people can be scared to give away 50% at the start, where it's like 50%, this is my content, I'm not giving it away 50%. And I've had people come up to me, Cindy, I've had people come up to me and be like, hey, Jono, do you want to promote my course and I'll give you 10%? And I'm like, what would I do that for? It's like, I'll sell my own one and get 100%, like, why would I do it for 10, So yeah. And then I think it gets more important with the smaller courses as well, because let's say you've got a course that's $500, $1,000, whatever it may be. Well, one sale and you can kind of make your money back on Facebook ads. It's easier to make it back there. But the smaller your course is, you're selling something for $100, $200, whatever it may be. All of a sudden, your Facebook ads need to be on point. You need to be converting. Like, one day can screw you over on that. Whereas with affiliates, it's a lot easier, especially if someone's got a big list. They can send it out. Hey, it's $100, $200, bang. So yeah, just wanted to agree with that.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know off the top of my head. It's been a long time since I've played with Facebook ads. Maybe you know the answer to this. Maybe you don't. I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
What's the cost per acquisition in Facebook these days?
Oh, so it varies quite a lot. The best example I'll give a non-phone call one. So I sell a course for $197.
Mhm.
on autopilot on Facebook ads. I get
Mhm.
leads for about $10. So let me do the
So
math
that's
on
a
this.
lead. That's a
Yeah.
subscriber.
Yep. A
So
subscriber
you're
is
paying
about,
$10 to get a subscriber on your list
yep,
to
yep. And
Facebook.
I'll get, and maybe even say 10 to 20% of that will convert.
Mhm.
Right. So the
Yep.
math on
Yep.
that, it's probably $100. Let's say
Mhm.
$100. $100 for a sale is
For a
what I'm
sale.
paying.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah.
So
So
if you
you're
got a course at
paying.
$100, you're gone, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you've got that really dialed in.
Yeah.
So
I've been doing it for
and
years.
and the the other benefit with using affiliates or building an affiliate sales army. I heard somebody refer to them as a sales army. I like that term. Building that affiliate program up. The really other benefit of that is you get to borrow your affiliate's credibility.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
so
So
you
good.
send an email to your list and you promote my product.
Yep.
Your email readers don't know me from Adam.
Yep.
They don't know anything about me,
Yep.
but they know you
Yep.
and they trust you.
Yep.
So I get to borrow your credibility with your
Yep.
readers. I don't have to try and build it up with a
I'll give it.
50-word
Yeah.
Facebook ad.
Yeah. Well, I'll give another example there that I think can work quite well. And I know this isn't exactly affiliate marketing. It is a little bit, but I'll kind of break it down. Let's use Facebook groups because that's where I spend a
Mhm.
lot of my time, Cindy. Let's
Mhm.
say if you came into my Facebook group and said, "Hey guys, I've got this course, go and buy it." Maybe some people would, but most people
Yeah,
are going to be like,
maybe.
"Well, who's this person? I don't
Who
know
the
her.
heck
Why
are
should
you? Yeah.
exactly?" But if I posted exactly what you said, if you just said, "Hey, Jono, can you post this in your Facebook group?" and I posted it from me, it would get way more sales and way more traction. It's got nothing to do with the
Absolutely.
copy. It's got nothing to do with the offer. It's exactly the
Nope.
same. It's just the person's name that did it, and because I own that Facebook group, so that's I think
Yep.
another way listening, because that's another common thing a lot of people new to the course creation space kind of think, where it's like, oh yeah, I'll just go in different Facebook groups and post in there. And it's kind of like, well, number one, you may not even be allowed to do that. You might do that and,
Right.
and you get banned. But even if you can do that, right, you've got no credibility, no one knows who you are. Like, there's worlds apart between you going in a different Facebook group and posting your offer and the admin of that Facebook group going post.
Yeah.
It's worlds apart. And I believe
Yeah.
you speak more on the email side of things, but still it's a similar
Yeah. Yeah.
concept either way.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, there's just so many reasons why having an affiliate program is just beneficial. And I want to circle back. You said something about something a few minutes ago about people thinking, well, I don't want to give away 50% of my profits,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
When I was a virtual assistant, I had a client who told me this, and because he was saying that his sales were down and he didn't know quite what to do about it. And I kept bringing up, why don't you start an affiliate program? Why don't you get other people to promote for you? And that was his argument. I don't want to give away half of my profits. But the truth is, you're not giving away half of your profits because those are profits you wouldn't have made without that affiliate, right?
Yeah.
So you're not giving away half of your profits. You're making money that you wouldn't have made otherwise.
Yeah.
So if you kind of switch how you think about that, it becomes a lot more, it becomes a lot easier to start to think, oh yeah, I probably should have an affiliate program.
Well, I'll piggyback off that because I love this is what I've noticed with a lot of online course creators. They usually come from like a service-based background. And there's worlds apart between service-based background and an online course. And when I'm talking online course in this thing, I'm saying no support, no group calls. It's literally just buy this course, go through it on your same. There's no time on your behalf there, right? That's really different to a service where if you're a business coach or you're a fitness coach or you're a relationship coach and you're charging 1-for-1 for time. Okay, that's different. That's completely different. And I think a lot of course creators come from that service-based thing. Hey, I'm a fitness coach, and to make money in fitness coaching, I need to charge as much as I can for my time, and I need to give as little as that away. But in the online, because you've only got a limited amount of time, you can only get so many hours in. But in the online course world, the time is the same, whether you sell one or whether you sell 1,000. It's zero amount of work there. So
Absolutely.
what I like to look at in pricing in the online course space is more just the revenue at the end of the day. I don't really care how much one course costs, or, how much sales I make, or how much the number of sales. All that's, I just want at the end of the day, what's the dollar amount that I made? Was it 10,000?
Right.
Was it 20,000? Was it 30,000? And that's how I look at it. I don't be like, oh, this course is X amount and I need to give this person amount. Like, let's say Cindy has me as an affiliate, and that brings her in an extra $2,000 a month or whatever it is. Like, happy days,
Yeah.
she's not going to think, oh, but if I didn't have Jono as an affiliate, maybe I could have found these people on my own and maybe made $4,000. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I could have. Maybe I
Mm,
would have spent money on Facebook ads. Maybe I would have spent a bunch of time and money
yep,
learning SEO. Maybe I would have hired somebody to do my social media.
yep,
I'm paying
yep,
for those leads
yep,
in some way.
yep,
So whether you're paying for them with your time, whether you're paying for them by outsourcing some marketing, whether you're paying for them, through ads or through affiliates, you're paying for them in some way. The affiliate relationship, I feel, has a lot of benefits. Like we talked about, you get to borrow the credibility. You don't pay unless there are results, and it's fast.
mm,
So I can't see any downside to it
yeah,
personally.
agree. Love how you said that as well. You only pay if you see results. Like,
Yeah.
there's very few other places where you get that, like,
Yeah.
even with online courses. I'll sell an online course, and if someone says, hey, if I don't get a result, do I get a refund? I'll be like, well, not really. Like, you paid for the
No.
course, yeah, you paid for the course. But like in this circumstance, it's kind of like, yeah, nothing, very few things in life,
Yeah.
even fitness. My background is in fitness. Someone says, Jono, can I hire you as a fitness coach? And if I don't lose weight, I get my money back. No, it doesn't work like
No.
that. But with affiliate, it literally does. You only
Yeah.
pay. It's 100% sales commission. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
love it. But hey, let's get
It's
to
a good deal.
some of the tips now, Cindy. So someone's listening to this, they want to start finding affiliates and get
They're
those
all
affiliates
in.
to promote. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The first tip I would give off the bat is to purchase your course on affiliate marketing. I think that's the best place to start, because
It's affiliate program.
affiliate
It's
program.
affiliate program success is the name of the course that you're talking about. And the reason why I want to point that out is because I do have a course on affiliate marketing, but that's coming in from the other side. That's how to
Gotcha.
be an affiliate, not how to create an affiliate program to sell your own products.
Gotcha. Awesome. So that's step one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Until someone purchases that, maybe they're listing in their car, they're going to purchase it when they get home or whatnot. So let's give them some tips before they purchase it. What's the first thing they got to do?
Well, the first thing they're going to have to do is, and this is the techie part that kind of trips people up sometimes. You need a software to manage your affiliate program. You
Yep.
can't just, rely on, Jono is a nice guy, and I'm sure he's honest, but you're not going to rely on him to email you and say, hey, I sent you 5 customers last month, pay me.
Yeah.
So you need a software to manage that. And the good news is that a lot of the online shopping carts, a lot of the online course platforms have affiliate programs built in. They have affiliate systems built right in. Teachable has an affiliate system. Samcart has an affiliate system. Kajabi has an affiliate system.
Yep.
Keep has an affiliate system. They're all built right in so that you can just, turn them on and go, right? So that's the first thing you need. You need an affiliate software that works with your shopping cart so that you can track the sales that are coming in through your affiliates. Once you have that set up, then you need the affiliates, right? And that's the part where you're going to have to go out and actually find affiliates. And that's a lot of it's a lot of making personal connections, right?
Yeah.
But it's kind of like marketing in general. Once you kind of get the ball rolling, it just, creates its own momentum and starts going. But getting those first few affiliates can feel like a little bit of a struggle, but it's really not that hard. If you, kind of pay attention to the people that you follow that are in your niche, in your market, and what they're promoting. If you pay attention, you will see that a lot of them are promoting products from other sellers, and those are 95% of the time, those are affiliate relationships. So if I'm on Jono's list and I see that he's promoting a course from someone, I can pretty much bet that that's an affiliate link. So if he's promoting, Susie's course, he might also want to promote my course. So that would be a reason that, somebody that I would want to reach out to, right? If I see them promoting courses that are similar or complementary to mine, and they're not their courses, right? So if Jono sold courses on, how to create an affiliate program, I wouldn't reach out to him and say, hey, you want to promote my course about how to create an affiliate program? That's a little too close, right?
Yep.
But maybe he's promoting something or selling something that is complementary, in which case I would want to reach out. And it's usually just an email or maybe a Facebook message. Hey, I've got this product and I think your audience is really going to love it. And here's why. And this is important. This is probably the best tip that I can give you when you're reaching out to affiliates, because a lot of people mess this up. They don't do as good of a job as they could with it, right? So what will often happen is somebody's on my mailing list. I'll give you an example of something that people sometimes do. Somebody's on my mailing list and I send out an email and they will reply to that email and say, hey, I have an affiliate program. Would you like to be an affiliate? I get where they're coming from. It's easy. I'm in their inbox and it's really easy to just hit reply and fire off an email, but it's not effective. And it's not effective
it's
because
also really easy for you just to press delete and do nothing for it, because you got a million other things going on. Why are you going to focus on that?
Exactly. So it's not effective because it's not very targeted. They haven't told me what's in it for my audience. And that's the most important thing that I want to know. I don't want to know how much you're going to pay me. I don't want to know how amazing you are. I want to know what's in it for my audience, because that's my job as the affiliate, as your affiliate. It's my job to provide good information to my audience. So I want to know what's in it for my audience. Why is your course the right thing for me to promote to my audience? Then you can tell me how much you're going to pay in commission and how amazing you are. But start with why it's good for my audience.
So good. So many good bits there. I want to even go back a step, even to the original part. So step one in terms of finding affiliates. Actually, I might even ask you, Cindy, where did you find your first affiliates?
My first affiliates were on my list. So the first product I ever sold, the first digital product I ever sold, was not a course. It was a checklist pack. And I still sell this checklist pack today. It's my operations and marketing checklist. And I have sold in 4 years. I think I just looked at this a couple of weeks ago. I think I've done about $50,000 in sales on this, $20 checklist pack in 4 years. And I put that up for sale. I sent an email out to my list. I had about 600 people on my list. And one of the people that was on my list, she happens to be a friend of mine, but she emailed me back and said, can I get an affiliate link for this? And I said, sure. So I sent her an affiliate link and she mailed for it. And I think we sold like 150 of those that day.
Wow. Just from that one person.
Just from that one person.
Yeah, wow.
So then as she's mailing for it, and other people who are on her list who are also marketers are seeing it. And then they start to come to me and say, can I get an affiliate link for this too? So it kind of snowballs from there. Once you get the first affiliate, we pay attention to what other people are promoting, what other people are selling, and we talk to one another, right? I talk to my friends in the online space and they tell me about, this amazing course that they promoted and they made a bunch of sales, and then I go sign up as an affiliate and promote it too. So, there's that snowball effect happening.
Have you ever had to do cold outreach to someone to get them on your affiliate program?
Yes, I have.
Tell us about that. Who was it? How did it come up?
I have done cold outreach when I used to work with a business coach. She was big into affiliate programs. She's basically where I've learned how to run an affiliate program. She used to be an affiliate program manager for some big name marketers. And she would task me with doing cold outreach to get new affiliates. So I spent probably 6 months reaching out to people through Facebook, through email, offering my products as affiliate products for them.
Gotcha.
Usually it goes pretty well. It goes better now that I have a little bit more of a following, a little bigger name now than I did when I was first starting out. But
Yep.
sometimes people turn you down. Sometimes people are like, no, not interested. I've had people turn me down and say, your product is too expensive. My market won't buy it, which is fine. People know their own audience,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I know that I can't promote a $2,000 course to my audience. They're not going to buy it.
Yep.
So if somebody came to me and said, "Hey, I'm going to give you 100% commission on this $2,000 course," I'd turn them down
Yeah.
because I can't sell it to my audience.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've had people turn me down for that reason. I've had people turn me down because they don't promote. And this is
Yep.
actually more common than you might think. They don't promote anything that's not their
Yeah.
own.
Yep.
So that's something. Some people think that affiliate marketing is a little scammy. They don't like to do it. And it's not my job to change their mind.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So
Yeah. No, really good points.
thank you and move on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, really good points. And it's interesting because I actually get it from the other side. So no one really affiliates for my courses, either Course Creator Community or Fitness Education Online, which is fine because I'm more an audience builder anyway. I like to build that audience and then just different offers, whether it's mine or someone else's. So, and I get a lot of people on both ends of it, but specifically the Fitness Education Online end of it, which is basically like, hey, Jono, you got this big audience, I got this course. As you said, it's $2,000, can you sell it? And I'm just like, no, because over on that side, it's about $500, which is what my people will pay over there.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, I think that's key there. And I love how you mentioned earlier about what's in it for the audience. Like when someone comes to me and they're like, yep, I got this thing, it's $2,000 and you get 40% or whatever. It's just like, I don't really care, buddy. And I feel like anyone that's got a decent audience size will care more about the audience than the revenue anyway, because they know how valuable that audience is, that it's not worth trying to blow it or trying to do anything for the money side of things. I think the only people that will, focus heavily on the commission side of things are the people that probably don't have a good list or an engaged list or anything like that. They're just trying to make a buck anytime they can. So
they're
I
getting a
think
7% open rate anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So and I think like there's a point I was going to make there. I think it's the important, I just really want to stress that point there, where I think it's easy. And I think it also depends on the person, because I've got a few friends that think like that that are very kind of money focused in terms of like that's what would drive them, the revenue. And when they reach out to affiliates, they really drive that, hey, if you do this, you'll get X amount, and you do X amount, you'll X amount. And I kind of say to them, hey, just leave that to the side for now. That's a later thing, just make sure the programs are fit. They like it, they like you. It'll be good for their audience, sort that first. And then you can speak about the commissions, because really that it can even come down to a much of a muchness. I think 50-50 is a good start point. But even there, sometimes I'm flexible. Oh, yeah, it's good enough. I'll do 60-40, Oh, yeah, it's good enough. I'll do 40-60, maybe 70-30, even depending. There's things in place, So,
Absolutely.
yeah, but that's a later thing. Let's make sure it's a good fit first and then do it. So I love that. Now, I've got a question for you here, Cindy. So I usually build relationships slightly different to that. Connecting with people slightly different. I usually build the relationship first. So I very rarely will just DM someone straight away or email straight away. Like I'll usually, connect on social, join their Facebook group, like a few of their posts, if they've got a podcast, send them a DM on Instagram, love your podcast, maybe get them on my podcast. I more go for that side of things. Do you do that, or you're more just kind of like, or do you teach more like, hey, just go and send the message and see what happens?
I think there's legit reasons to follow your approach. kind of get on somebody's radar,
Yeah.
be seen as a, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a scammer.
Yeah. And
You
also
know,
not a stranger. Oh,
not
this
not
guy.
a
Yeah,
stranger.
I've seen their
Yeah.
like a few of my, I remember the name, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think that does have value, especially if the person that you are approaching is um maybe further along in the business journey than you are.
Yep.
So for example, I would not reach out to Oprah Winfrey and ask her to be my affiliate, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because she's going to pay no attention to me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And this is something that I teach in the affiliate program success course as well, is to, kind of view the affiliates or the business owners in your market as being on a ladder, on a
Yeah,
continuum, right?
yeah.
And you want to be approaching those people that are just above you, right? Not the people that are at the top of the ladder,
Gotcha.
because they have gatekeepers and inboxes that are overflowing, and they're planning their affiliate promotions 6 months or a year in advance. So you're going to get very little traction by trying to attract those people into your affiliate program. But those people that are just above you, or maybe just below you, you're going to be able to talk to them in an easier way. And that goes back to what you said about, kind of getting on their radar first.
Mm,
you know Subscribe to their podcast,
yep.
send them an email that's not asking for anything. Just,
Mm.
hey, thanks for
Hey, I love
that
your podcast.
episode that you did about, X, Y, and Z. And I learned, A, B, and C from it. Thanks for sharing that.
Mm.
Not asking for anything, just getting on the radar, getting your name recognition kind of out there is a good way to build rapport for sure.
Yep, yep, 100%. And the
And
other
that's
thing,
true no matter what you're asking for, right?
yeah,
Whether you have the ultimate goal of approaching them to be your affiliate, or whether you want to be a guest on the podcast, or
yeah,
you want to, write a guest post for their blog,
yep.
whatever.
Well, it's funny you say that because I don't do a lot of affiliate and that side of things, but I do a lot for the podcast. So a
Mm-hmm.
big reason why I do this podcast is just to connect with other heavy hitters. And then
Mm-hmm.
like literally 9 out of 10 times, if someone has a podcast or like a guest-based podcast, if someone has
Mm-hmm.
like a guest-based podcast and I get them on my show, like 9 out of 10 times at the end of the podcast, they're like, "Hey, that was great. Do you want to come on my show?" And it's
Mm-hmm.
just like a really good way there as well. Same with the blog posting as well. I find like, especially podcasting, like podcasting is such a good way to connect with that person. The down point with podcasting is it's time consuming. It's
Yeah.
like an hour with each person you want to do it with. And that's not including the finding them and DMing them and
And
asking them
yeah.
to be on and then, publishing the podcast. So, but once again, I use that, like you mentioned, if it's a heavy hitter. So that person's a heavy
Yeah.
hitter. They're probably going to ignore my DM if I send them a DM, but they
Yep.
might want to get on my podcast, get in front of my audience, win for them, and then it can follow on there. So
Yep.
awesome. All right, let's move along the journey there. So let's say someone's, they've found some people, they've reached out to those people, they've said, hey, it'll be a win for your audience. That person's like,
Mm-hmm.
yep, great. What's the affiliate? Oh, 50-50. Yep, sounds good. I'm in. What do we kind of do from there?
From there, your most important job is to stay in touch with your affiliates and let them
Mm,
know what's coming up, what's happening in your world. They can't promote for you if they don't know what's available.
mm,
And the way that I like to do this is I try to stay in touch with my affiliates by email at least once a week. So it's kind of an every
mm.
Monday thing. And Jono, you're my affiliate. Today's Wednesday. You will notice that you did not get an email from me this week because I'm running behind. But I do try to send an email every Monday to my affiliates and just let them know, hey, this is coming up. Here's a coupon you can use. Here's your link. Here's the swipe files. Give them all of the information they need,
Yeah.
along with the dates, so that they can plan their promotions. My coach that I told you about, who had me, doing cold outreach for new affiliates, used to like to say that affiliates are greedy and lazy.
Yeah.
And that seems a bit
100%.
derogatory, but it's true. If you
100%.
give them all of the things that they need, you give them their link, you give them the swipe file, the email swipe that they can use, 9 times out of 10, they will mail for you.
Yep.
Because you've made it easy.
Yep.
So once you have them in your affiliate program, just keep in touch with them and give them the tools that they need. And that doesn't mean that you have to be creating, custom graphics and, all the things. I do 2 email swipes for every product.
Yep.
So any course that is in my catalog that an affiliate wants to promote, there are 2 emails that they can, copy and paste and use to promote. And when I email my affiliates, I send them their link, I send them the coupon code to use, and I send them the link to the swipe files. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, that'll get people to email.
100%. And it's funny because I got one of those the other day. A gentleman, Adrian, he runs like an online course platform, Forento. He might be a good person for you to speak with. But he essentially said, "Hey, Jono, can you promote this?" He gives me a payment per post kind of thing, so it's not quite an affiliate kind of thing. But the philosophy is similar in a way, in that it's like, hey, I'll pay you X amount of dollars. Here's the post I want you to make. Here's the video. Easiest money I've made in my life. Why would I not do it? It was just literally a copy paste into my, and it was good enough. It was good. Like, why would I not do it? So I think that's such a good point there.
Yeah. Here's another tip too. This is a fun one. Affiliates are also very competitive.
Yes.
So in my circle, and you will find this, I'm sure this is true in any market, right? But in my circle, I have a circle of online friends, and we all promote one another and we all know one another. And it is not unusual for one of my marketing friends to email me or to send me a Facebook message and say, you're only about $50 behind Nicole for this month.
Yeah.
Or you're only about $100 behind your top month ever.
Yeah.
And that is almost guaranteed to get me to send an email.
Yeah.
Almost guaranteed.
Yeah. That's how you get me as well. I'm competitive, not so much against myself, more against other people, and especially if I know that other person. If it's like, hey, here's this other person, and I know that other person.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for bragging rights. It's kind of like
absolutely 100%.
Yeah.
We are a competitive bunch.
Yeah. Love it. Awesome. All right, cool. Well, Cindy, that's pretty much all I wanted to get through today. A question I usually ask everyone at the end is essentially like, right, if someone wants to, learn more about this topic here, where's the best resource to go? Am I right in saying it's your program, your affiliate program course?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And for those of you listening, I think it will be extra cool as well, because I'll put my affiliate link down in there as well. So not only will you do the program, you're kind of seeing it in process as well. It's like, all right, cool. Here's Cindy. She's got a program. She wants to sell more of it. Great. She goes on Jono's podcast. Jono puts the link down there, gets in front of a whole new audience. Win-win both ways there.
Yeah. Love it.
Awesome. Well, Cindy, that's pretty much all I wanted to get through today. Is there anything I should have asked you but forgot to, or anything you wanted to finish us off with?
Oh, anything you should have asked but forgot. Boy, I can't think of a thing. I think we did a pretty good job on creating an affiliate program.
Awesome.
I think we did good with that.
Awesome.
So yeah, I feel complete.
Awesome. Well, I'll touch base at the end of the month, Cindy, and I expect to let you know if there's anyone I know beating me on the affiliate side of things. And if there is, I'll send over another couple emails, and I'll get you on the podcast again.
I will reach out and let you know.
Awesome. All right, Cindy, I'll leave you to it.
All right. Thanks, Jono.